Hello, my YouTube. A good day. Today we had the rain for 2 days in a row, which is great because it's really dry. And today I decided to finally do that thing that I promised to do, the virus. Let's talk about virus and let's do some testing. You may not be familiar with it, but it is a problem, and the big issue with that problem is that it's basically impossible to figure out visually. There are about 30, I believe, types of viruses, but two of them are the most common. The problem with viruses is they are invisible to the naked eye, and truly diagnose your plant with virus, you need to do testing. There are some signs that maybe will give you a hint, but pretty much, which is the color break. But that you can only see when the plant is blooming, and you know, there are some plants that you will wait forever. Oh, look, a little coming out, and another one was eaten. So the best way to figure it out if it's virus or not is to do a test. That's what we're gonna do with you today. What and why is figuring out if your plant is virus, why is it so important? Because there's no cure for orchid virus, and slowly, if you don't know that your plant is virus, it will spread all over your collection. And one thing, when you have 5 plants and they're all phalaenopsis, which is still a loss, but if you have a significant collection with the, very valuable plants, that's the problem. Sometimes they will not show little or no sign of virus infection other than just a slow decline in overall health. And that's why many people that nowadays I know, they will buy a plant and they will test it right away before they bring it into their greenhouse. So we'll have lots of new blooms coming. So the two most common types of virus that you will find the tests for, because of they are the most common, are the ring spot virus, the odontoglossum, this guy, and the Cymbidium mosaic virus, this guy. Okay, so the testing itself is very easy. I honestly found out about virus very like my 4th, 5th year of me collecting, let's say, the orchids, and I only found out about it at the Orchid Society. Before, I honestly, when I heard about it, I said, big whoop, not a big deal. It is a big deal. You will realize when you will start testing, because as the rumor says, most of the Home Depot phalaenopsis, those will be virused. So let's test something. Let's find a victim that we want to test. The tests, where can you buy them? Mine are bought as a huge package. Our Orchid Society, we just got all together, because they're pretty expensive. So when you buy like the whole box like this, I want to say, because of how much we bought, we got the price break. So this, I want to say, was some $100. Okay, but there are lots of tests in there. What is the test? So when you get the box, there's a very nice explanation of everything, so you're not gonna be left in the dark. Pretty much it comes to this. What we need to do, we need to pick a plant that we want to test. By the way, we have 2 guest stars today. Sophie, she's camera shy. Sophie, hi. There's Sophie. Oh, she's coming to me. Can you sit? Sit pretty. Sophie! Stubborn Sophie. Sit. And then she's gonna give me her paw. She's crazy. And then there's Charlie. Charlie, come on. Charlie. Charlie. There he is. Yeah, the other mafia is sleeping. It's been pretty hot, so just my guest stars were babysitting them. Are here. Sophie. Hi. I know Sophie since she was born. I've been grooming her my whole life. She is in her 10th year somewhere. And that's the love of my life. The poodles. She's giving me really bad chills that I need to get the poodle. Right? Okay, let's go. Would you think that your plant has virus? It, like I said, decline in overall health. So who do I want to test? Are you now with me everywhere? This guy had the problem all the time, and I don't know if that's sometimes the wood will not work for the plant. It took off really nicely, and then this happened. So let's go test it. It's very possible that I didn't treat the plant right and it turned into this, but it could be the host, the piece of wood, or it could be something else. So let's do the test, which is we just need to cut a 5mm square from the leaf. Then we're gonna put it into this little tube. There is a special grinding stick, so we're gonna grind the piece of leaf in there, and then we're gonna put in the test strip. And according to this diagram, you will know yes, no, maybe so, or we are all looking to one line. Very similar if you're a girl, kinda. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's do this thingy. So here's my little leaf. I'm gonna put it in there. They have all this kind of equipment ready for you. Okay. And then again, it has all the explanation for you what to do and how to do it. And there's tons of information on line. You can go on aos.org. They have a really good precise information about it. So we did put it in. Now we need to grind the sample, and then we're gonna put the stick in it. Okay, the strip, I mean. And here we are. And we're gonna have to wait 15 minutes for the results. While we wait, I want to tell you one thing. I don't go to dollar store a lot. I needed the zip ties that they didn't have, but I found this, and it was in their garden section. It's called plant clips. And I'm really excited about these guys because when I bought these pipes to hang my plants, I bought the wrong diameter, so they're really thin and they kind of bend. So after good rain, all my plants end up in the middle, like over there, those vandas. And I was thinking I need something. Now I found them. So here you go, guys. 20 clips for $1. Good stuff. Okay, and the reveal time, and it's a sad story. You have this diagram that you can compare it to. This plant is positive. So, guess what you need to do next? There is no cure, guys. Garbage. Sad, but true. That's the only way. Some people say, no, I don't want to do it. They put it somewhere around the yard, but it cannot be near any good plants. I had that particular one hanging really, really away from everything because I had my doubts. Everything goes, the wood, everything, because just by watering it and water splashing on the plant next to it, it can spread. So virus testing is no fun. What I figured out. But then, and this is the trick of the virus. Like, I wanted to test because of these spots. Virus and fungus infections and, you know, bacterial infections could look the same. And I tested this plant, and thank you, God, it's clean. So, things to know. There's a trick you always hear that the grower's telling you. Between touching two different plants with your clippers, you need to disinfect the clippers. Usually the torch is the best, the fire. You can do alcohol, but it's a little bit more complicated. Fire is the best. So the same thing, when you do the test, the virus test, you need to disinfect the scissors clippers that you're using to get that little piece. And of course, make sure you wash your hands really well and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do lots of testing because this is really quick. And I've done one more and it's positive as well. These are all that I had like far away because of the looks. I was suspicious. So I'm not worried about them, you know, being around other plants. The minute I see the plant that is not growing, you know, properly, there's Boo. Boo, are you tanning? Boo! He can't hear anymore. Boo! There he is. He's on his 14. Yeah, so I put these plants away somewhere they hang far away from the rest of them. So disinfect is extremely important, and I hope it helped you. If you want more scientific explanation, because I am just a gardening girl, look at her. While we're talking, she started opening. You go and read online. ios.org, American Orchid Society website, is a great source. And you will see the smart people language explanation over there. My explanation is, you see plant, it doesn't thrive, there is a concern. So as you can see, all of mine are okay here. There's a problem. I noticed the part of my shade cloth got ripped off by the wind probably, so I need to get out there. That's why some of my plants over there are not looking good. It's too much sun. So virus, be careful. Preferably get those test kits, and if you get the new plant tested before you put it in your population. And good luck. I hoped you liked and enjoyed it. Oh, look who opened up. And you have a great day. I am going out to test my plants. Bye bye.